Shaq went on Angel Reese's podcast this week and shared his billion-dollar idea for the WNBA.
Over the next few minutes, you'll see an event that rocked women's basketball with Shaq, Angel Reese, and A. Few harsh realities. This discussion doesn't mince words.
Girl dunking on the rim, I'm watching that all the time. You laughing.
A man is not turned on by no woman that's dunking.
It ain't about being turned on. It's about seeing stuff that you're not supposed to see.
You're not supposed to see. Here's what's coming up. We'll disclose the precise words that Shaq said that made Angel Reese uneasy, along with the statistics that support his assertion. You'll also learn why this one exchange might potentially change the WNBA's future. Keep an eye out because Shaq just revealed something shocking that has the entire basketball community talking.
In women's beach volleyball, let's just say that the net is 10. For women, it's lower just a little bit. I'm not saying lower it to 9, 5, 9, 6, but just 9, 9.
Just so we can dunk?
Yes.
No.
No, see? And
I hate when men say that.
I'm telling you now, you just lower it like this, right there. I'm not saying go right there. I'm just saying, you know what y'all need to do with that?
I feel like it still wouldn't be good enough. It's never good enough for a man. People always disrespect women regardless. They're always going to not give us the same value as a man. So I just don't even think that.
And that's why you got to do what you've been doing. Go take the
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, if you lower that thing to 9.
And what's going to happen? All right, tell me, the money going to go through the...
Shaw is considering moving the hoop to 8 or 10 feet, just far enough to watch more dunks. That may not seem like a big deal, but this is where things start to get interesting. Sitting across from Shaw not believing it, Angel Reese responds with strong arguments regarding the value of women in athletics.
I feel like it still wouldn't be good enough. It's never good enough for a man. People always disrespect women regardless. They're always going to not give us the same value as a man. So I just don't even think that.
She then brought up the issue of people not tuning in to watch the game.
Blow that thing to 9.
And what's going to happen? All right, tell me, the money going to go through the roof?
Yeah.
We don't even have the people don't even watch.
She then brought up the issue of people not tuning in to watch the game.
Had the people don't even watch the game
because I don't want to use the B word unless it's certain people playing. It's like you're watching like a high school.
Angel claims that lowering the rim is blatantly offensive to female players, but Shaq wasn't done yet. He gave a devastating rejoinder. The tension is evident.
He was trying to teach Angel Reese how to make the WNBA more entertaining. You know, so people might actually watch the shitty product. And Shaq is qualified to do so. During his NBA career, the dude was a brilliant marketer. He knew how to be entertaining while also being dominant on the court. There was a reason that every member of the media was waiting by Shaq's locker after games. They knew he would deliver the best sound bites. They knew he would give the most entertaining interviews.
You may be wondering how this will play out. On the one hand, some people are nodding along with Shaq, believing that he is just expressing what many have been thinking, which is that the WNBA needs to evolve if it hopes to draw in more fans and enthusiasm.
Angel Reese, just because a man is criticizing your league, it does not mean he is disrespecting women. This is the entitlement I always talk about. Angel Reese and her colleagues in the WNBA, they have this false sense of entitlement that makes them believe that they are above being criticized. Anytime they are criticized, they want to play the victim. Men don't respect women.
Shaq gave Angel a direct look and likened high school basketball to the WNBA. Yes, you heard correctly. He compared it to watching a high school game. And imagine the collective gasp of WNBA players worldwide. Let's dissect this. One of the most powerful people in the NBA implied that the pinnacle of women's professional basketball is comparable to high school boys' games. This wasn't merely...
Shaq has been a mentor to Angel Reese. And then the first chance he gets publicly, really, to be in a room talking with her, he goes and says that. Like, look, it's bad. Like, it's one thing when people say it on social media that don't know Angel Reese. It's one thing when people in the sports media say it on social media. Like, that's one thing. And is it right when that happens? No, obviously.
On the other hand, a number of irate players and fans feel that Shaq's remarks are out-offed and insulting. And they maintain that his strategy is incorrect.
Logo threes. It's her signature. That is the most Caitlin Clark way to win the game.
Some skeptics argue that the concept won't work since women don't play sports with the same explosiveness as males. They think that physical differences may limit play intensity, making success difficult to attain.
Why do you think people love Caitlin Clark besides her skills?
She can shoot threes from logo.
We never seen that before. That's my point.
What does this mean for everything? The real concern is how this will affect Angel Reese's career, given that she believed the conversation couldn't get any more awkward. But Shaw's remarks are public and won't be forgotten anytime soon. Angel is under pressure since Shaq upped the ante by...
She's phenomenal. I'm going to go on the record and say she's the best female collegiate player ever. Ever? Well,
Imagine that this Angel is sitting there hosting her own podcast, probably hoping for some appreciation from an NBA legend. However, Shaq had other plans that centered on a particular player who has been dominating the court. The tension in the room was so high that he could have cut Angel with a knife rather than praising her. Angel's smile began to knee as Shaq quickly became enamored with Caitlin Clark and continued to rave about her game.
Curry, a little kid. Like Steph Curry, I love, you know why I love Steph Curry? Because I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. I've seen it a little bit in Mahmoud Abdul-Roh, but I've never seen a guy consistently come down. And if you look at, like if you saw Steph on the street, he ain't got the LeBron muscles. He's not 6'9", he's 6'10". He look like a perfect, normally office guy.
Yeah.
He's doing stuff that people never seen before. She's doing stuff we never seen before. Never seen nobody do that on a consistent basis.
Angel Reese must be having a lot of fun. Since her college days, Shaq has publicly praised Caitlin Clark. And in a recent interview, he expressed his love once more, describing her talent as extraordinary and revolutionary.
Damn, like, and I was a hater because, you know, I'm down with you. Like, she's not going to hit that shot, and bam, like, damn, she's not going to hit that shot, man. Like, if I say 10 times you're not going to hit the shot and you hit the shot, that means you...
Did you notice that in front of Angel Reese, Shaq not only called Caitlin Clark good or even great, but the best ever? Imagine how that must have felt. But Shaq went on to compare Clark to none other than Steph Curry, the NBA's best shooter. We've never seen Shaq say that before, referring to Clark's ability to hit threes from the Curry-style logo, as if he had forgotten Angel was even present.
Clark is a special player. She reminds me of a Steph Curry. You know, a lot of times she takes those ill-advised shots that me and Chuck don't like, but they go in. Not only do they go in consistently. And the way she plays the game, she's the true definition of a great player.
This is where things start to become really interesting. Calling Caitlin Clark the truth. Basketball lingo for the real deal. A title reserved for the top elite is the greatest compliment from Shaw. Angel, meanwhile, is visibly shaken as she sits there attempting to maintain her cool.
There have only been 40 triple-doubles in the history of the WNBA. Cheryl Swoops recorded the first WNBA triple-double during the 1999 season, while Caitlin Clark logged the most recent triple-double earlier this week. Caitlin Clark became the first ever rookie in WNBA history to record a triple-double twice in the same season. In that game, Clark scored her 103-point shot this season, becoming just the sixth woman to do so and first in her rookie season. She now has 102 on the season and is 19 away from Diana Taurasi in second place and 26 away from UNESCO.
Angel's response is funny. She's attempting to remain composed, but her face shows that all she can do is grudgingly say okay as Shaq on praising Caitlin Clark. You can just see her mind running, wondering how this conversation went so wrong. But get ready. When it appeared that Shaq had run out of things to say, he unexpectedly upped the ante with frank remarks that might potentially alter the course of events. Let's just say that Angel might need some ice for that burn.
Three-point shooting has heated up, and nobody in the league can flick logo threes as effortlessly as Caitlin.
Shaq undoubtedly holds his own views, but as they say, numbers don't lie, and these figures are about to reveal an incredible tale. We're talking about performances that smash records, skyrocketing figures, and one-person rewriting. Can you predict who is leading the charge in the playbook? Let's compare Clark and Ree head-to-head. Caitlin. In just 2 games, Clark has averaged an unbelievable 40 points and 15 assists, making her the first rookie in WNBA history to accomplish such feats. This is not only impressive, but historic.
Caitlin Clark is running away with the WNBA assists lead. She's 25 better than anybody else in the league. It's pretty extraordinary for a rookie. Caitlin Clark, in a shock to me, has proven already to be a once-a-generation passer. I did not see that coming at Iowa. I thought scoring, yeah, she's the all-time greatest scorer in the history of college basketball, men's or women's, but